Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. We told you about this morning, and we've got the end of the SEC Ripple case. Now look at that pump. Here we go. The end of the SEC Ripple case has been announced. We're covering it live just moments ago. We gave you the news on X. We're live 2 minutes later, and now here we go. Let's get the music on. This is happening as we speak. Let me do it. Here we go. If you are watching live, smash that like button, absolutely hammer that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We will get into the news, but let's put the music back on and celebrate the end of a 4-5 year case happening live as we speak. The end of the 4-year case is happened just now. I'm so excited. You guys are excited. Share this video out. Let me put on Phoenix. Here we go. The year is
1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Smash the like button, share it out. I'm going to give you my X tweet. Please go and repost it. Let's get everyone into the show so we can have an XRP pump event.
You're surrounded, no defenders. You've hit your fury and kept it in. But it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn.
I've given you the link in the chat. Go and repost. Let's have a party. We deserve it. What we've been through, we deserve it. We are pumping up 7.5%. Here we go.
And you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, like
What a day, what a day.
like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes.
to get into all the information. I will give you my thoughts, where I think it's going, but let's celebrate and make sure everyone joins the stream. So please hit that like button while this music ends in the next 30 seconds. What a day.
Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn, a thirst and desire.
Can we get some hype in the chat? Can everyone go crazy in the chat? Let's go crazy. The end of a 4-year battle happened seconds ago.
Desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes.
Wow, wow, wow. The end of the SEC versus Ripple case has just been announced. James K. Filan, the person who's kept us up to date with every single thing that's come out, all the court hearings, all the appeal process, all the court documents. Well, here's the update. The parties have filed a joint dismissal of appeals. The case is over. Finished, done, complete. Hello to all the institutions. Hello to the money flowing in. Hello to the ETFs. It can all happen now. The suppression has finished. We're done. It's dusted. The first time ever we can say it is done. Today, right now, seconds ago, we got the information that the SEC Ripple case is done. What's that good for? XRP holders. What's that good for? Ripple the company. What's that good for? The whole the whole crypto market as a whole. We had that information. Eleanor Terrett, a reporter on crypto, has come in and said, Justin, a joint dismissal of appeals has been filed by the SEC government and the SEC and Ripple, officially bringing nearly a 5-year legal saga to a close. It's done. It's finished. Congratulations to everyone. You made it. You did it. You held through the ups, you held through the downs. I'm in shock. Stuart Young in the chat is in strong. JJ Ball in the chat is loving it. Jonathan is on the chat. Giant steps, walking on the moon. We are loving it. Here is what the mug was for. XRP to the moon. We're now standing on the moon, and here we go. Something we've been covering for nearly 5 years on this channel. We gave you all the updates. It's actually over. Yes, someone's asking in the chat, is it actually over? Yes, it's actually over. It's finished. It's done. Congratulations to every single XRP holder. This is one of the biggest events that's happened in XRP's history. Now, let's look at the price action. We are at the day's highs right now, up 7.5%. We are up at $3.20. Now, I'm excited, I'm happy, but warning, warning, warning. News comes out, there is a possibility that we get a lot of volatility. I am an absolute degenerate. As soon as I heard the news, I went long. A 20x long. I don't care if I lose the money. I'm just excited. I'm 20x long right now on XRP. I'll probably get liquidated live on the show because I know when these events happen, the market makers just go crazy, up, down, manipulate, long, liquid. They bring a lot of sell orders through. They wreck both sides, whether you're long or short. So I don't recommend that. Going high leverage. And remember, nothing I say is financial advice. This is my thoughts and opinions only. Please do not buy or sell based on anything I'm saying. Right now I'm buying. I'm basically gambling. So don't follow me because that's money I can afford to lose. I'm an absolute degenerate. I'm just here. I thought, why not? I'm so excited. Let me just put a long on. So what is my actual expectations? Well, this news came and has caught us a little bit off guard. Today's show, what was it called? Ripple versus SEC finished. I've used the exact same thumbnail because this was my prediction. I said probably next week. It can happen as early as today. We had the SEC closed door meeting, and then we got the right now we got the news that it's completely finished. They both are dropping their cross appeals. So that is the case finished, done, closed, done, finished. 4 years, 5 years of hard work, 5 years of torture. is absolutely... I'm lost for words. It's done. It's complete. Where do I think XRP can go? Well, $3.40. Do I think this is going to take us to all-time highs? Probably not. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I think this could take us to $3.40. I think we can get a pump, and then I think we can certainly get a dump like tomorrow. I don't want to keep my leverage position open any more than an hour, because an hour from now we might get a sell-off, or we might already be at $3.40 and then get the sell-off. Let me just quickly remind you before we come back to the celebration of what happened a couple years ago. The biggest news ever for XRP, in my opinion, the make or break moment for XRP, was when we got the news that XRP was deemed not a security. The law of the land on this day was XRP is not a security. That's what Judge Torres ruled. It's much more important than what's happened today. That was the most important ruling. And what happened? Well, XRP pumped 100% within a day. And then what happened over the month? It dropped 50%. It actually went lower. It actually went to a lower price than it was before we even knew XRP was not a security. So even the best news in the world can lead to a dump. So I'm putting it out there. I think this pump will continue for a little while over the next hour. And this is just pure speculation, so please do not buy or sell based on what I'm saying, because this is a very volatile situation. Leverage traders are most likely to lose out. I'm most likely going to get liquidated. I'm just doing it for a bit of fun, and seeing if I can catch the pump and then hopefully close it once we're up another 5% or so, if that does happen. Anyway, what I'm showing you here is the biggest news ever for XRP that happened a couple years ago now, back on July the 13th, where the XRP was deemed not a security, much more important than what happened today. XRP pumped 100%, and over the following month it dropped 50%. So I'm not going to come out here and say XRP straight to $1,000 all-time highs. I don't actually think that will be the case. I think we can go and test $3.40, go up another 10%, but then eventually I think we will sell off. However, that's not the important thing. What's important is what this means for the long term for XRP. And what I think that means ETFs can now get approved. I think that means institutions can now get involved. I think that means a lot of money can now start flowing to XRP on the medium to long term. The short term price action will just be a blip. It will be a pump. It will probably be a dump at some point. But over the next coming months, October, this gives me so much confidence that the XRP ETF will get announced within the next couple months. And that's along the journey to that's when we can start getting the pump up. But the warning is right now, before we go back to celebrating, is that this is the most bullish news we've got in over a couple of years. Since that initial news that XRP is not a security, this is the most bullish news we've got on XRP for the last couple years. So congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to holding through what's been going on, for not being shaken out. You are part of the people that are winning today, and we are witnessing this day together right now. I mean, the markets aren't even open now. Maybe tomorrow we continue with the pump and then we start selling off, but I think at some point we'll get a dump. Right now the pump is continuing. Look at these 15-minute time frames. They are absolutely crazy. Let me go and see what the volume is on one of these exchanges as well. Let's just go to Bitstamp, for example. Volume is massive right now on XRP. Volume we haven't seen for a very long time. I think this is volume we haven't seen for a while. Let me go to the 1 day time frames. The volume is certainly picking up right now as we speak. But XRP now up 8% on the day. What is the news? Wow, we've got so many people tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and share this stream out. All you have to do, it takes 1 second. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're going to keep you updated throughout this, any breaking news that comes out. But let me remind you what's going on. We'll put the music on again. I'll do a little bit more research and see you if bring you any more information. But James K. Filan has come out and he said, breaking, the parties have filed a joint dismissal of the appeals. The case is over. That's the first time we've been able to say that in the 4.5 years. So congratulations to everyone. Eleanor Terrett has come out and said, Justin, a joint dismissal of appeals has been filed by the SEC and Ripple, officially bringing their near 5-year legal saga to a close. That is the news we're covering. That is the bullish news that we haven't seen. People are going crazy on X. Congratulations, everyone. Long battle, and we won. If you held XRP the entire time of the lawsuit, you're an absolute legend, and I agree with that as well. So let's see if there's any other breaking news. We've got people covering this. Good Morning Crypto, one of the friends of the show, going the SEC Ripple case is over. Yes, it is. Coin Briefing now coming out and saying breaking, the SEC and Ripple have jointly filed to dismiss their appeals, officially ending their near 5-year legal battle. We've got XRP going out for a bit of a jog. That's the SEC and Ripple have dropped appeals. XRP at $3.20. How high can this thing go on the news? Well, I think it can go as high as $3.40 before. Oh, here we go. Stuart Alderati has just tweeted 18 seconds ago. Breaking news. Following the commissioner vote today. I told everyone on the show, they are voting today. I told everybody this morning, go and watch the morning stream. I told everyone they're voting today. Please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Show some appreciation in the chat, because we do hours of research, and I told you they're voting today. Anyway, following the commission vote today, the SEC and Ripple formally filed directly with the Second Circuit to dismiss their appeals. The end, and now back to business. This is Ripple CTO Stuart Alderati coming out, Chief Legal Officer at Ripple and President of the Crypto Association over 35 years. He's the Chief Legal Officer for Ripple. So this is official news now, breaking 13 seconds ago. This came out, and the news is that he is also confirming that this is real news. He works for Ripple, and he has come out and he said, the end. That's it. It's finished. It's done. This is exciting news. Let me go and slap the music on. Everyone go crazy in the chat. Let's get some hype in the chat. If you do a super chat, it reads out on the screen as well. What a day. Let's get the music back on, and let me go and do a little bit more research. Here we go.
The year is 1991. Birds and
Smash the like button and go crazy in the chat. Here we go. What a
One
day.
day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
I'm going to ask everyone to go and retweet that. It's free. Please go and do it. It is what a day. I'm going to give you the link in the chat live. Please go and retweet. There might be extra tickets for you guys to win $1,000. We'll add it later on today. Go and retweet this post, and you can get tickets to win $1,000 of XRP. We're going to do a giveaway.
They're just looking for attention. Don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst.
The link is in the chat. Go and retweet my X post. Go and like it. Go retweet it. Go share it out.
In a flash, you spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
XRP is going crazy. $3.29 live on the show, up 10%.
You show you're a phoenix.
my leverage position. I couldn't take it anymore. My leverage position is closed, done, finished, out. I'm still holding my spot bag, don't worry, but I opened a leverage position just as the news broke and I'm out. Remember, I said we can dump as well. I think we can go to $3.40, but I am expecting a dump at some point, either today or tomorrow. Everyone wants the XRP song. I can't play the XRP song. Why? Well, because it's copyright and we'll go off air if we play it. I'll try and play a small section. Let me see if I can do a small section. I can't play more than that. Let me see if I can play another section for you. Here we go. What about this section? This seems quite relevant. Let's have a look at this bit. SEC, we fought, yes we did, and we came out on top. This is the XRP song. Let me see if I can play another section for you guys. I have to be very, very careful when doing this, but if there was ever a time to play a few sections from this, it would be here. Have to be very careful. I have to be careful. That's enough of that. The XRP song, I'll give you the link. Go and play the XRP song as well. There it is. Martyn is live as well at the same time on this channel. He is covering an earnings call live on this channel right as we speak. Let's see any more breaking news. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes. Actually, if we get 1,000 likes on this show, and we can 100% do it, if we get 1,000 likes on this show, I will donate $100 to charity. I will donate $100 to charity. Our charity partner is called Zach. He runs a charity in Uganda, Development Alert Uganda. You can go check his charity. He is filed with whatever, the registry of charities. If we get 1,000 likes, I'll donate $100 to charity and I will do it live on the show. I'll keep an eye on it. Even if we get 1,000 likes later, I will still do it. Another thing for you guys, anyone watching right now, while we go back to analysis and the news, right now you can win $1,000 worth of XRP. We're not a scam channel. We are a real channel. We do everything properly. It's not like the fake giveaways you see on X. We do it live on the show. This is free to enter, free for all. Anyone can enter, and here is the link. It is posted right in the comment. It's pinned in the live chat. It's also in the description. You will go to, let me give you the link as well. This is the, no, JT, I'm not selling my spot position. I'm not selling my spot position. I opened a 20x leverage position as soon as I saw the news. As soon as I pressed go live, I saw the news, I set up the live stream, I pressed go live, I pressed enter trade all at the same time so I can go live with you guys. As soon as I saw the news, I was in bed, I was about to fall asleep. It's 11 p.m. in the UK. I saw the news, I came straight to the studio, I set up the live stream. 5 minutes later, I was live. 5 minutes later, I just had to press a button and go and open a leverage position. That's the position I sold. My spot position is still intact. What I'm going to do now, only $100 greedy. Well, $100 is a lot for me. It's a lot for him. It's a lot for a lot of people watching. I know some people have a lot more money than that, but that's more than I make, I don't know, a week at some points. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that right now, but $100 to me is a lot, and it's free. You guys, all you have to do is hit the like button. So there we go. Anyway, the official announcement I'll show you right now. What I'm going to give you first is this link right now. This is the giveaway. $1,000 in XRP. You can change it to cash. We'll send it to you live on the show. It's a real giveaway, free to enter, free for all. There's a few things you can do. Go follow us on X. Go sign up to the newsletter, the free version of the newsletter. All those sorts of things you can go do, and that's $1,000 giveaway. There's only like, I don't know, 200 people that have entered, less than that. I don't know the number, but it's like the odds are amazing at this point. especially if you get, the more tickets you get, the more likely you are to win. You can win with just one ticket as well. So go onto that, sign in, and then you can see all the ways to enter. And we're going to be drawing the winner live on the show. So that's the $1,000 XRP giveaway coming up in the next few weeks, but you can go and enter now. So that's the link for that. Someone just asked, where's the official news? Here is the official news. Got a few sources now. Well, the official news first broke with James K. filing. The parties have filed a joint dismissal of appeals. The case is over. You can look at the court documents here. You can see that the joint stipulation of dismissal, this is the official ruling or files that you can see that they've ended it. Eleanor Terrett has then retweeted it and said, Justin, a joint dismissal of appeals has been filed by the SEC and Ripple, so it's joint, they're both doing it, and officially it brings the end of a near 5-year legal saga to a close. That is the official news. You've also now got even more official news straight from Ripple Chief Legal Officer himself, Stuart Alderoty. I can never say his second name, Stuart Alderoty, Chief Legal Officer at Ripple. He replied just a few minutes ago. We brought it to you within seconds of him tweeting. Following the commission's vote today, and remember, this morning, this live show, every single morning we go live with the morning forecast. I told you they're voting today. It was in the newsletter. Oh my God, it was in the newsletter. I can't believe it. Anyone who reads the newsletter, who's signed up to the newsletter, you got the information before anyone knew. Look at this. SEC versus Ripple. Critical vote, and August 15th deadline approach. The SEC is set to hold a closed door meeting today, August the 7th, to potentially vote on dismissing its appeal in a high profile Ripple case as attention turns to looming August 15th deadline. Closed door meeting today. Vote on dismissing its appeal. It was in the title. You read the newsletter. We create the newsletter. I spend 4 hours every morning putting this newsletter together. Me and my wife, she does the pictures, helps me out. We put this together. You get everything you need to know every single day in a newsletter. You get the one big thing, the money move. You get a snapshot of what's going on. You get the first story, which would have told you that this is likely to happen. The vote happening today. This was something that went out about 8 hours ago, or a bit. It comes out in the morning before the opening bell in the US. You get the 5 things to know, so the 5 top news stories. Always have something about XRP in there. You get the deeper dive. Today's was on Circle Internet Group about their stock and 2 months in, what we expect. You get the economic calendar, what's happening every day, what events you need to keep up with or what's going to move the market. And then you also get the chart of the day. Today was about Circle stock. You get all my buy zone, sell zone, and you get that every single day. I mean, just this news alone today is worth the amount you pay for the newsletter. So please, if you haven't got the newsletter yet, if you are a real investor, not just someone who just is just speculating, gambling, all that sort of stuff. If you're a real investor and you value the news, I mean, no one brought you that news. No one brings you a newsletter like this, which is the real news that matters to you guys. I put in so much time and effort into this, and I'm going to give you the link, because if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter yet, here is the evidence of why. We bring you information no one does. Here is the link to newsletter. Here is the link to newsletter. I mean, the evidence is right there. Who else covered this morning? Nobody. I do all the research every single day. There is the link to newsletter. You click on that link. This gives you a 7-day free trial. It's an annual newsletter. It's about 30 cents a day. It works out to £10 a month if you're on the annual plan, and you get a 7-day free trial. So if you hate it, then you can try it for 7 days. See what news you get. See how much you improve with your knowledge. If you don't like it, just don't keep it. Unsubscribe, go over to the free membership, or just leave. But I promise you, I think this is the best newsletter out there. You get the stories every single day, no ads, real stories, no bias. Every single day, you also get access to me. You can chat to me every single day. There's private rooms where we all chat together, all the premium subscribers, or you can direct message me as well if you want a private conversation. That is all 30 cents a day. I think if you knew about this information and things you learn, you can definitely make more than 30 cents a day. Anyway, there is a link. Please go and click on it. If you're watching later, it's in the first link in the description. If you're watching live, please go check it out. Here is the link. So much effort goes into it, and I'm so happy that the people who have the newsletter could benefit from that news today, as especially today with that amazing story. Anyway, you click on that link that takes you to this page. You can go for a monthly subscription if you want to go on monthly. If you want to go your annual plan, get the 7-day free trial and get that big discount. That's obviously what we recommend. The founding membership is obviously more, but that supports me even more, and you get the white glove service as well. And then there's a free version as well if you want to go there, but you don't get access to all those bits of information. So there it is. Oh, David Hensley, thank you so much. Your newsletters are amazing. So much information about what's really going on. David Hensley, that means the world. Thank you so much. I'm so passionate about it today, especially because we literally had it as the first story in the newsletter and it happened. I mean, institutions don't know about that even. They don't even know about the news we're bringing to you guys. Thank you. I just signed up. Oh, thank you so much. It means the world. If there's one thing you guys can do today is sign up for the newsletter. So much effort goes into it. We don't get sponsored by anyone. We do everything in-house. We don't bring you fake FTX subscriptions or leverage trading subscriptions. We can make a lot of money bringing you scam tokens. Martyn has said before, he gets $30,000 offers to promote scams. We don't. We do everything in-house. We have our merch store, we have our newsletter, we have our Discord. That's how we fund what we do here. That's how I get to do this as my full-time job. So really do appreciate it. And I invest it all back into the studio. I invest it all back into my equipment. I invest it all back into the newsletter. I want to make everything better and better. So I'll give it to you one more time. Here is the link for the newsletter. Thank you so much for everyone who's subscribed. Thank you for everyone who's already subscribed, and your kind words every day mean the world to me. So there we go. Fortunately, I subscribed yesterday to newsletter. Josh Monroe, congratulations to you. Very big congratulations. So let me go back to news. We've got 690 people watching. How many likes do we have? Let me refresh this. What is XRP doing? We're going to go back to that. It's still good. Oh my God, it's up. It's still up 9%. It's not even retraced that much. It's holding up strong. We've got 690 people watching, 303 likes. We should be on about 500 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do hit the like button. It takes a second. I said if we get 1,000 likes, I'll be donating $100 to charity. So let's see if we can make that happen as well. It literally takes a second to hit the like button. Wing Sensei, how can I fund you? Don't say super chat. Wing, I don't know what you mean by fund me. Do you mean well, super chat is how you can support. You can put your name. No, we haven't even got a single super chat today. If you do a super chat, you'll go onto session top. So the first super chat obviously is today's top super chat, or the session's top super chat, or the top all time super chat is Matthias. If you obviously do anything, go and subscribe to newsletter. If you haven't subscribed to newsletter or become a founding member, if you really want to support me and the show, then you can go and sign up to the newsletter. I'll give you the link to newsletter again. Thank you so much, Wing. You can do it like this. There you go. There's the newsletter link, or do a super chat, whatever you prefer. There we go. Okay, let me go back into this news. So, oh my God. This is an amazing day. Vaz is just in the chat. We had some great earnings call. Vaz, congratulations on that earnings call. I saw you did a lot of research for it, so I'm sure everyone appreciates that. We are live right now with the breaking news. Following the commissioner's vote today. It was in the newsletter this morning. The SEC and Ripple formally filed directly with the Second Circuit to dismiss their appeals. The end and back to business. I need to take a drink of water because I'm too excited about this. I'm going to have a heart attack, I think. Over official, yes, it's officially over. It's officially over. We've got confirmation by James K. Filin. We've got confirmation by Eleanor Terrett. And now we've got confirmation from Ripple CTO himself, Stuart Alderoti. I'm going to keep messing up that second name. Anyway, it is official. Rick, coach, you just asked in the chat, is it official? Yes, it is official. And we've got confirmation from all over the shop. Everyone has confirmed this. Let's see if we've got any more breaking news. We'll just go through this. What I'm gonna do is just make sure. Jeremy Hogan, here we go. Jeremy Hogan has, and remember, he was a big part of all of this. He's an attorney, and he did a lot for the XRP case as well. He says Ripple versus SEC equals done. Just came back to celebrate with you all. We've got confirmation. There is no shadow of a doubt that the case is over. We've got confirmation from literally every single person at this point. Here we go. Cointelegraph is on it as well now. SEC and Ripple jointly dismisses appeals, ending their 5-year legal fight as well. The Crypto Wolf is out as well. The SEC XRP lawsuit is done for good, all done as well. Oh, Nomi has just entered the XRP giveaway. Congratulations to you, Nomi. That's a way of entering as well. Remember the XRP giveaway, you get different ways to get tickets. And this is all the information is on this link right here. Someone has just entered. Why do I know this? Because this is one of the ways to enter the giveaway. So I'll hit the like button on that. Here we go. We've got someone else commentating on this. Thinking Crypto Podcast says the SEC versus Ripple case is finally over. It's free to pump to new highs. Haters in disbelief. Check in to your local Bitcoin maxi. They might need therapy or counseling hearing this news. Yes, the XRP maxis are not going to like this because they always thought XRP will fail, but we came out on top. Oh, David Hensley, thank you so much. That should read out in a second. A tip for all the hard work you put into finding all the facts for the newsletter you put out daily. Thank you, David Hensley. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me put you as our number one super chatter for today. Let me put David over here. Thank you, David. It should read it out any second now. Oh yeah, there. Oh, not yet. David, $5. Thank you so much. That I really do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the newsletter as well. You are now the top session super chatter. Hopefully you'll read it out in a second as well. There's just a lot of notifications coming through. So yeah, we've got more confirmation there. Zach Rector has come out. It's over. SEC is set free and already running. Yes, XRP, we're looking at the price action. It's actually holding pretty strong. We haven't got that dump we're talking about. Again, I said that should happen in the next hour or two if it does happen. Remember, I wouldn't be entering leverage positions. I wouldn't be I really would advise against that. Again, I don't give financial advice. Do what you want with your money. I don't give you any buy or sells or do whatever. Do whatever's right for you, but don't put in more than you can afford to lose on news because it gets very volatile. Remember, right now we are pumping, but just go back to what happened when we got even more important news. I think this is the most important obviously, I think this is the biggest news we have had for XRP in the last couple of years. But the only other bit of news that has been more consequential and even more important than this, or actually quite a bit more important than this, the most important news we ever got for XRP was what happened here. What happened here was the SEC, Judge Torres came out and ruled that XRP within itself is not a security, and that was a law of the land, and that is very, very important. That's more important than what happened today. And obviously we had a massive pump, and that pump took us from 47 cents to 92 cents within a day. We had about 100% move on XRP, but best news in the world, the best news that could ever come out, what actually happened following that news, where we got a dump, we went sideways, we got another pump, and then we went to prices that we hadn't, lower prices than we even got before that news. So that's how crazy price action can be. It doesn't really reflect what's going on. So remember, something like this can happen. We got amazing news, and what happened is actually we ended up lower prices than before we got the news. So be prepared for that scenario. Be prepared. Even though it's great news, it means ETFs can get filed now. I think in October we'll get the ETFs. It means that institutions can start buying. It means that the regulatory landscape is there, and there is no doubt with people that want to use XRP's technology that there's any legal overhang or court ruling overhang. It's finished. It's done. It's very bullish medium to long term. But in the short term, the price action can be stupid. It can be irrational, and it can be irrational to the upside and the downside. So remember, the biggest news we ever got on XRP was back on July the 13th. XRP was ruled not a security. It pumped 100%, and the following month it went to the lower price. So be careful. This doesn't mean the moon tomorrow. I'm not here to give you hype. I'm not here to give you fake news. I'm here to give you the real news, because the real news is good within itself. I'm saying October, we're probably going to see maybe a $5 to $10 XRP when the ETFs get announced. I think the run up in September is going to be big. But this news is good. It allows all of that to happen, but it doesn't mean tomorrow we're at $1,000 or $10 or $20. So be prepared for the situation where you can get a dump in the coming weeks and months. Does that mean the pump is over? Well, no. Even if you look at this news here, if we can go and see some, I'm going to try and go into the 1 hour time frame and really start zooming back here and go all the way back to 2023. It's going to take a second, but at least we can see what happened when that news came out on an hourly basis. Yeah, I mean, it went up in the first hour, came down a little bit, and then it just continued going. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4. We had about 4 hours of upwards price action. So we're still on hour 1, I believe. We're on hour 2 if you look at the daily candles. So let me go back to today. So that was about 4 hours of upwards movement before the dump started. So we do still have quite a little bit of a way to go. We've got 3 more hours. If we're basing it off previous price action on the last bit of big news we got, if I just zoom into today, we're nearly there. Oh my God, we're nearly there. Here we go. We've had the first hour. Can we get all-time highs? Never say never, hey? If we're going to follow what happened last time, can we get all-time highs? Yes. But is it going to be short-lived? Most probably, yeah, I would say so. We'll see. Remember, I think it's going to pump, I think it's going to dump, and then I think it's going to pump even more. I had a leverage position I opened exactly when the news came out, exactly when I set up the show. Within 5 minutes of the news coming out, I was live with you guys and I pressed that button on that 20x leverage trade. I'm out of that trade because I know the volatility could be quite big. Am I out too early? Maybe, probably. My first target is probably $3.40. Can it hit all-time highs today? Never say never. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to get a pump for the next few hours. Then tomorrow we're going to sell off and then maybe pump again, sell off. I think August, I'm not changing my views on August. For everyone who doesn't know my views on XRP, I'll give you a quick, brief synopsis of where I think XRP is going in the month of August. And this was taken into account because I said this is going to happen in the month of August. I even said today in the newsletter that the critical vote is happening today and that we're going to get a decision before August the 15th. And today is I didn't say it's the most likely day, but I said today is certainly possible. And in the newsletter, you can see that I said they're voting on it today and they're going to vote to end it. So that was the news that came out today. And that was taken into my analysis of what I think is going to happen in the month of August, September, and October. So let me give you my thoughts on what's going to happen in October, September, and November. Martin, I can't see you calling in. Martin, I'm going to give you the link again in Discord. There you go. No one is calling in right now, Martin. I'd love to have you on the show, though. Let me just go over here. I can't see you calling in. Let me go over to this screen, make sure we're all set up for you to call in. Yes, we are. No, I can't see you calling in just yet, Martin. We're going to have Martin on the show in a second. I'm giving him the link again. Oh, there we go. Now we've got Martin calling in. So what I'm going to do is bring Martin straight on the show. Let me go here and assign Martin to guest number 1. Martin, you are live on the show. Welcome in.
Excellent. It's great to be here. We're having some fun tonight. We've been going live all day and what a time to get into crypto, right? The last few days you've seen me been loading up big time into crypto. $65,000 of crypto now, Sensei. I don't know how that happened. The studio is going mental. We're going to have a party. Sensei, me and you, we're going to have a little battle. I'm going live at the same time as you in XRP. I'm going to send them to you. You'll send them to me. And we're going to have a bit of fun. So enjoy where you are right now. Sensei, give them the link. I'll give my audience the link. Let's see who gets 1,000. You got 815, right? With you now. So I'm going to go live. The studio is ready to go. We got the song ready to go. We got everything ready to go. Everything's lit up in the studio. Let's have some fun. XRP, it's the big night we've all waited for. Let's do it. We're also giving away 500 tickets. Senza, did you tell everybody about that? The 500 tickets, did you tell them? No, you're muted at the moment.
I gave the link to the giveaway. I didn't know we're giving away 500 tickets. Oh my God.
Yeah, 500 tickets. There's a post right at the top for 500 tickets if you repost the link in the competition. And it's the link to you. So it's an unfair advantage, actually. It's the link of XRP exploding and telling everyone to come to you. So I don't know why I'm doing that. It's pretty mental. Anyway, you're at 1001. You jumped from 850. Bloody, what's the point of calling in? You've just gone from 850 to 1000. Right. What I want everyone to do now is I want everyone to come out of Sensei's show into mine and say, bugger him.
What was Martyn saying? I think we lost Martyn. What was he? I'm joking. I'll bring him back. I'll bring him back.
Unbelievable. He turned me off. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go live now on my show on the same channel at the same time, and we're going to bring XRP to the world. I've got loads planned. It's years of the planning, 4 years of planning to get this the way it's going to be tonight. So, Sensei, you're doing a great job. Thank you for bringing us XRP. I'm glad I bought it just at the right time, literally 2 weeks before this exploded. Talk about perfect timing. I'm bloody loving it. All right, Sensei, I'll hand it back to you for a second. You've now got 756. Oh, you've lost a few now. Are they coming into me? Yeah, they're coming into me. They're coming into me. Sensei, I'll hand it back to you. Cheers, mate.
Thank you, Martyn. Well, we look forward to that. We're probably going to be going live for another 10 minutes and then we'll all go over to Martyn. But let's see who can build up the audience first. Let's see who can get 1,000 people watching. Anyway, thank you, Martyn, for calling in. I mean, it's an incredible time, especially with Martyn buying. He's so amazing timing for Martyn. He bought just a few weeks ago on XRP, buying the dips. Buying on the way down, and today we've got that we're up 9.38%. So, answer to the question: can we hit all-time highs? Yes, we can hit all-time highs. Do I think that's going to happen tonight? Probably not. Do I think we can hit $3.40 tonight? Probably. I think that's the main target. Aside from that, over the next coming days, I think we'll start consolidating again. Again, what I'm going to tell you now is my thoughts on what's going to happen in the month of August. I already took this into account because I was very confident that this will happen this month. So my thoughts. I'll give you all the news. Everyone's asking again, is it confirmed? Yes, it's confirmed. James K. Filing's confirmed it. Eleanor Terrett's confirmed it. We've got Stuart Alderaldi, Chief Legal Officer at Ripple. So directly from Ripple, it's been confirmed. The case is over. It's finished. 5 years of, I'm not even going to say the word because I'll probably get banned on YouTube, is done, is over. Suppression done. Hello to ETFs. Hello to institutions buying it. Hello to real companies now using XRP because they've got the green light. They don't really want to get involved when there's a court case going on. And as Ripple CTO said, it's time to get to work. So now, just to quickly, my thoughts on XRP. I already included this in my analysis of what I think is going to happen in the month of August. Remember, I might be wrong. It's quite a bold prediction to put out there, actually. So what I think is going to happen is what I'm actually going to do is give you the link to newsletter so I can pin that while we're waiting for Martyn's link. Remember, that's the newsletter that gave you the information this morning. And you can sign up to that right now for a 7-day free trial. Let me put that as the pin message. So my thoughts are, in the month of August, we'll go sideways. Not sideways in a small range, but a pretty large range. I think there won't be anything massive. I said there'll be big volatility to the upside and to the downside, but nothing groundbreaking. So what I'm saying will happen, even with this news, and I'm sorry to take away the hopium of a lot of people, but I think we might go to $3.40, possibly touch those all-time highs, but I'm not going to take that into account just yet. Go up to $3.40, bounce maybe all the way down to $2.62. We've already got that bounce to $2.70, so we've already achieved that, and we're already back at $3.40, around that level. So in month of August, I think we're going to go sideways within this range between $3.40 and $2.62. That's the range I think that's going to happen. Going into the month of September, I think we're going to get rate cuts, and I think everyone's going to now start focusing on the ETF, especially now that this SEC case has come to an end. I think we're going to start focusing on the ETF. I know when the ETFs are going to get approved, October. That's my opinion. That's my thoughts. That's when I'm very confident that the XRP ETFs will be approved, October. So what starts going on is people start buying the rumor, and the rumor is that ETFs are going to be approved in October. That rumor hasn't circulated yet. We've started the rumor, not based off fake news, but off real news. It's deep dives in the newsletter. You can go and check the facts. I think it's going to be in October. Everyone now is going to start looking at the facts and start listening to us and say, okay, actually, this XRP ETF is going to get approved this year. I'm about 100% confident in that. I'm about 90% confident that that's going to happen in October. So ETFs are going to get approved, in my opinion, October. If that is true, then we'll get a buy the rumor. And what's the evidence of that? Well, we saw that in the Bitcoin ETF, we saw that in the Ethereum ETF, especially with the Bitcoin ETF, everyone started buying the rumor. What happened when it actually got announced, where it dumped for a day or two, and then it started going higher? So month of August, I think it's sideways. Month of September, second half onwards, I think everyone's going to be buying the rumor of the XRP ETF. Once they start buying the rumor of the XRP ETF, I think that's when we can start climbing to all-time highs, go to our $4.50, $4.75. Then when the ETF gets announced in October, I think we'll get a bit of a crash because everyone expected it. You sell the news. And then over the next coming weeks or the next coming days, once that crash has happened, I think that's when the actual use case, the actual supply shock, the actual underlying buying starts happening with the ETF, and that's when I think we'll get an altcoin season where XRP starts going to my main targets this year of $5.30, $6.30, $7.41, $8.51. Remember, I'm going to be probably selling most of my XRP by the time we hit $10. My target for this cycle has always been, and I'm going to stick to my target. Some of you might say I'm crazy, it's too high. Some of you might say I'm crazy, it's too low. But what's right for me might not be right for you. My target for this year, or this bull cycle, which I think will be finished by Q1 of next year, probably by the end of this year at this point, would be between $8 and $12. Do I have higher targets? Yes, I've got $13, $18, and $33 as targets. I'm going to keep a little bit of a moon bag from those levels. And then I'll be selling to buy back more in the bear market to then start targeting $50 to $100 by in the 2030 bull market. So that's my thoughts. That doesn't really mean too much for you guys. It's just because a lot of people request what my opinion is. But what advice I can give you guys is, whatever your strategy is, have a plan. Please have a plan. Do not FOMO in. Do not panic sell. Do not put in more than you can afford to lose. Do not leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing. Just have a plan in place. Whether it's I'm going to sell at this, I'm going to sell all my XRP at this point, or I'm going to sell 50% of my XRP at this price, or I'm going to sell this much of my XRP when I double my money, take my initial investment out, or if it's I'm going to ladder out using Fibonacci. Just have a plan in place. If you have a plan in place, you are so much more likely to win. I want to see every single person in this chat right now win. I want every single person in this chat to win in this bull cycle. I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to be holding it when it all comes crashing down. I don't want you to be exit liquidity buying when everyone else is selling. I don't want you to get liquidated. I want you to reach financial freedom. I want you two guys to win in the chat. So for that to happen, have a plan in place. Be prepared for the upside. Be prepared for $5. Be prepared for $10. Be prepared for $15. That's not me saying hold on until $15. Just be prepared for the price of XRP to go to $15. Don't kill yourself, or I don't mean that in like a actually. Don't really be annoyed with yourself if it goes to $15 and $20 you're not in, because that's part of your strategy. You sold at $10. Be happy with that amount, or sell at $20 in 10 years time or 3 years time. Whatever your strategy is, whatever your plan is, don't regret your choices. Have a plan in place. Personally, I'm prepared for XRP to go into a bear market tomorrow, go down 80%. I don't think that will happen, but I'm prepared. I'm prepared for XRP to go to zero. I don't think that will ever happen, but I'll survive. I'll be fine. I'm prepared for XRP to go sideways for 3 years. I'm prepared for XRP to go to $3.40 tomorrow. I'm prepared for XRP to go to $2.30 tomorrow. I'm prepared for XRP to hit $10. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying be prepared for every situation, and while being prepared for every situation, have an exit strategy at the same time. They're two separate things. One is being prepared for black swan events and being prepared for any situation. The other is having an exit strategy if it goes your way. If all of us just think an XRP is going to go up, well, what are you going to do? It's all well and good saying XRP is going to go to the moon and it's going to reach your price target and you're going to get rich. But if you don't have a take profit strategy, you're going to lose. So you need a take profit strategy so that you can make sure that you come out on top. I don't want anyone in this chat to lose. Don't be listening to the fake news on X. X is full of fake news. The Fed is taking over XRP. The Fed has implemented XRP. $589 is taken into account for XRP. Tomorrow we're going to hit $10,000 because the SEC ended the case. Bank of America is using XRP for everything in the world. Swift is using XRP tomorrow. All the fake news on X, don't listen to that. Take your information from real news sources. An example of that is what we gave to you today, SEC versus Ripple. There's a critical vote, August 15th deadline. They're going to vote on dismissing the appeal today. Gave you all the news this morning in the show and in the newsletter. Get your news from real news sources. Don't get all this propaganda and all this weird stuff on X, all the clickbait and stuff like that. Get your news from a real source. The best source, in my opinion, is our newsletter. I'm going to give you that link if you haven't had a chance to look at the newsletter. There it is. So let me see if there's anything else going on with the XRP price action. Is Martyn live right now? That would be cool to see. Let me go look over here. I think Martyn is live at the same time as us right now as well. Let me go back here, XRP song. There it is. Let me go and have a look to see if Martyn is live at the same time. And Martyn is live right now. We've got more viewers than Martyn.
We're going to cheat. We're going to cheat just to make just to beat Sensei, right? I'm giving away. I'll call into his show as well. Just
Martyn, I just listened to you on your show saying you're going to cheat. What was that all about?
We're going to cheat. We're giving away 500 tickets, time sensitive, only available for the next 5 minutes in my show. So if they come in now, they're going to get 500 tickets, how to win $1,000 in XRP. And I reckon that these are the winning tickets. There's nothing you can do. $1,000 and whoever comes in now has got a really good chance of winning it. Just saying, Sensei. Think of a plan how to get everybody back. They'll come in, and then you've got to work out how to get them back. What are you going to do, Sensei?
You
haven't got an answer? You haven't got an answer? I've already got an answer when you do the next thing. I'm already ready. I got three or four things already planned. Right, so if you listen to Sensei's show now, you've got about, 5 minutes? So the link's in the chat. I've just pinned it to the top. Jump out of his show. His show's rubbish. Let's be honest. His show is rubbish. If you listen closely, you'll hear a cockerel go, cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, if you hang around for another 4 hours, you might. All right. So anyway, if you want 500 tickets, and I bet these are the tickets that are going to win the competition for $1,000, it might even be 2 now because the money's going up. I mean, in a minute, it'll be 1 coin. According to the people on X, it'll be 1 coin and then 1 away.
We've just got Martyn frozen. He's gone. He's gone. We didn't even hear what he said. Don't worry about what he said. No, I'm joking. I want everyone to make sure they get their 500 tickets. So what I'm actually going to probably do is just end the show and send you all to Martyn. What I'm going to recommend you all do in the meantime is make sure you subscribe. I'm going to send you to Martyn so that you can get your 500 tickets. There's no way I can compete with that, and I want everyone to win. You can go and retweet me on X. I've just put out this post. Here is the link. Go and retweet me. If you haven't followed me on X either, go and follow me on. Give some merch away, Sensei. Oh, thank you, Sam. No, I think everyone would prefer the $1,000. So if you haven't followed me on X yet, here is the link. Thank you, Sam. Great idea, though. Great to see you in the chat as well, Sam. Very lovely to see you here. Congratulations to you. I know you are a big XRP fan as well. 3 cups. There is my link on X. Please go and follow me on X as well. But the biggest thing you guys can do is you've witnessed what the newsletter, the power of the newsletter, the power of what we brought to you is, and we predicted this SEC critical vote. No one knew there was a vote going on. Our deep research, our factual research, me following the case for 4 years, knew that there was, or read a very good idea that there was a vote going on today. And I came on live and I told you in the newsletter, this newsletter, if you're investing in the markets, if you're investing in XRP, you want to hear the news away from all the stuff that's going on in X. So I'm going to end the show, go straight to Martyn, and let me just mention ending show, sending to you for the tickets. Oh, that didn't, oh. I've written that in the wrong place. So if there's one thing you guys can do is go and sign up for that newsletter. There's a 1 week free trial. If you don't like it, give me some feedback and cancel it. But everyone loves it. So I'm sure you will be inclined to ending show. Okay. Thank you, Sergi, for becoming a silver member. You probably did that on Martyn's show. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. What I'm going to do is send you over to Martyn's show. Hopefully this is all linked to Martyn's show. Let me make sure. Yeah.
Sergey 8004 has become a member.
Ending show coming to you. Let me see what Martyn is saying.
Boo, 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 do, boo, be, do, boo. Shoot, 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 be, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be, dooby, dooby. Shoot, dooby, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be, dooby, dooby, doo, dooby, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be, dooby, dooby. Shoot, dooby, dooby. Shoot, boop, be, dooby, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be, dooby, dooby, doo, 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 she, doo, boo. 94,138 subscribers. Get in. Let's rock and roll. Come on, subscribe to the channel. 100,000 subscribers. Let's do it live on the show. Come on, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. XRP is going up.
I'm muted. Sorry. We're going over to Martyn's show. Nick Jones, thank you so much for your super chat. It is an emotional day. It's what a day. Thank you guys. Sorry for being muted. If there's one thing you guys can do on your way out is go and subscribe to a newsletter. Go and have a look. Go and claim your 500 tickets. Martyn is live right now, giving you 500 tickets to win $1,000 of XRP. There is a link. I'll be back with my morning show. Make sure you are subscribed. Go, Martyn is live right now, and that's where we're going for the XRP party for the $500. Saab is in both chats. Look at Saab. He's going back and forth. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.